the singular, undisputed icon of women's professional basketball. She has achieved it once more. Caitlin Clark is obliterating benchmarks and setting entirely new standards for basketball engagement across the nation. She
did it again, did it again. Y'all keep running around trying to pretend like this person's the face of the league, that person's the face of the league because they've been here for 9 years or they won a champ.
Who is responsible for elevating everyone's earning potential into the millions? Caitlin Clark. Who ensured players are traveling on private aircraft? Caitlin Clark. She hasn't just earned Player of the Month and Week honors while playing on restricted minutes. She is smashing domestic broadcast.
We got to get into it. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. Hit the bell notification. Hype the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's get right into things, man. The GOAT being a GOAT. What can we say here? This is courtesy of USA Sports PR. Here it says,
the Fever vs. Valkyries broadcast on July 15th stands as the highest-rated WNBA contest on record, drawing an average of 1.14 million people, a 172% increase over previous cable benchmarks. Caitlin Clark is the catalyst for that 172% jump, yet some of you keep pushing the narrative that others deserve the spotlight.
How ironic is it? Like the highest 4 or 5 viewed games all season is all involving Caitlin Clark. Respect the handle. Read it and weep. It's only one face. That don't mean there are not good other great players.
Stars who I genuinely enjoy watching. But there is only one true face. Respectfully. Absolutely. Caitlin Clark is dominating the space. Witness the masses, only the Queen commands such massive interest. As Jamel Hill noted, Caitlin is the face of this league. Now you see it, an all-time television record for the WNBA. Naturally, it's another matchup, where the league's true icon, Caitlin Clark, was on the floor. No surprises here. Caitlin Clark is absolutely taking over
the viewership. Here it says Player of the Weeks, Player of the Months, breaking WNBA records, setting WNBA records every time she sets foot on the court while shattering viewership records. That's Caitlin Clark for you.
Brand, as Jameli Hill says. I know some of you won't appreciate this truth, but you have to deal with it. The data states that 1.14 million fans watched the Fever Liberty game on July 15th. A massive 172% increase.
This was the second most watched game on cable streaming all season. The second highest viewed game on cable streaming all season. Caitlin Clark isn't just moving the needle. She is the needle. Well said, well said. And I told you guys what was going to happen. Everybody else around this league is running and trying to get gold medals in the Victim Olympics. Meanwhile, they're doing that. Caitlin Clark is continuing to set the standard, raise the bar for the future of women's basketball, for the new star, for the Juju Watkins, for the Hannah Hidalgos, for the Sarah Strongs, for all of the new young players that are going to walk into this league. Caitlin Clark setting the standard. Creme de la creme. Now,
we need to shift gears because there is clearly so much noise right now. You had Becky Hammon step up to address the Sandy Brondello and Angel Reese situation, claiming she just wants the focus to be on the game itself. Ironically, that is exactly what Caitlin Clark has been doing. She isn't stirring up trouble on social media or inciting fan bases. She hasn't been engaged in any of that. Her priority is recovery, getting.
Okay, but meanwhile, y'all want her to run around and participate in these Victim Olympics and speak on this, speak on it. She already spoke on everything. Meanwhile, she continues to get blamed for everything. I'm not sure who this gentleman is, but
watch this. Caitlin Clark, you need to call this out. Denounce this. Denounce that. Everything is your fault and you're to blame for every issue. None of these problems existed before you joined the league. Or perhaps nobody was actually tuning in until she arrived. And he is cooking. Wait, is he in the kitchen with KTV? Wow.
You came in the league. Or maybe Nobody watched the fucking league until she came in the league. And now people are watching the league, and guess what? People are getting attention. So Chelsea Gray, she gets a message from a
random person. And everyone is quick to jump on the narrative that it must be an Indiana Fever fan, and so on and so forth. But then it turns out this guy is just a Las Vegas sports gambler who was furious because he thought
that Chelsea Gray sucked ass. And he used a derogatory word to describe her and message her. And guess what, guys? This happening all over sports. If we're gonna pick on every situation from internet trolls and dummies, then guess what? Sports won't happen anymore. Because
this exact thing happens in Major League Baseball, the NBA, soccer, hockey, and the NFL. It definitely happens in the NFL too. Look, I'd be just about ready to lose it. I see people lash out when their bets don't pay off, but I don't ever go to that extreme.
Trolls and dummies, then guess what? Sports won't happen anymore. Because guess what? It happens to LeBron James, Steph Curry, white players. I'm pretty sure, what's my guy name from the Buffalo Bills? Josh Allen, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. I'm pretty sure they've been called all types of shit.
That is simply the reality of our digital age. Do you really think we can just cherry-pick individuals, drag them through the mud, blame the Indiana Fever fan base, and then find out it wasn't even them?
That's the nasty part. That's the actual real nasty part is Chelsea Gray tried to frame it as these are Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever fans. You had been getting them type of messages weeks before other games.
You deliberately waited for the right time to retaliate and create a massive scene following a Fever game because you knew how it would look. That is the disgusting part.
This is bullshit. And guess what? This all get brought on Caitlin Clark. That's the most bullshit. She has to denounce everything. Like, oh, it's racism in the world. Caitlin Clark, you should say something. Oh, it's this in the world. Caitlin Clark, you should say something. You should fix every problem. Get more black coaches hired, Caitlin Clark. How about you go out there and say how great Asia Wilson is, Caitlin Clark? How about you? Like, it's getting ridiculous, guys. Like, she can't be to blame for everything. You know why? Because nobody cared about this shit before she came here. So you couldn't blame nobody because nobody was watching. Now they're watching and her fan base come in. And granted, there are going to be some assholes out there. That's just the world.
Fans harassing Nafisa Collier, claiming she wasn't black enough because her partner is white. Those Asia Wilson supporters were essentially revoking Nafisa Collier's identity, claiming she lacked proper standing.
Did y'all go off about them? No, picking and choosing.
And y'all act like there's black people who's calling white people all kind of shit. Like, this is the world we are in. Could it be better? Hell the fuck yeah. Should we be talking about race and calling people the N-words and you will ass? No. Hell no. But then you go out there, you want to play the victim role. Like, this is not happening to everybody. You know how about people talk shit about Caitlin Clark on the internet and the words they describe her? Cut the shenanigans, man. It's getting too much, man. And like I say, all publicity is good publicity, but y'all tend to put all the bad ones on Caitlin Clark, none of the good ones.
She's helped everyone earn more money. She's even advocated for the black athletes within the league and everything else. She stood up for black individuals, pushing behind the scenes for better compensation throughout her first year. She helped secure chartered flights for the whole group. Honestly, it is just wild. It's completely absurd. But what's your take? Head to the comments and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and pass this video around.